This is Mark Zaretsky for the New Haven Register in the City Point section of New Haven, where South Water Street was a river on Monday night during Hurricane Sandy, but people were nevertheless a little bit pleasantly surprised that things weren't worse than they actually were. We're on South Water Street in City Point, and this is where Bridget DeLauro and Connor Curtin live. Hi guys.
Hi.
So how did things go last night during the high tide with Sandy?
Well, it looks like the water came up and over the windows because all of our sandbags, a lot of them were washed away. We like piled up sandbags pretty high, like 3 or 4 feet.
Yeah.
And so it looks like they came over the windows and in and covered the floor all the way to the back, a couple inches.
So basically we're looking at a floor that had sea.
Yeah. It smells like the beach in here. It smells like the ocean in here now.
And I know we talked yesterday, because I ran into you yesterday. You guys got out of here, right?
Yes, we went to Orange, but we ended up getting into a bigger problem there with trees down on my parents' cars and a big electrical fire and a tree down and the floor next door with fire coming out of the top of the pole and the firemen staying like 50 feet away, not getting any closer.
Oh, so well, I guess if you're going to have a natural disaster, you might as well go all the way.
Yeah. See, we got a little bit of everything. We got the water and the ocean, and we got the fire and the trees down.
Are you glad you weren't here when all this was happening?
No, I wish we were here because we really wanted to see what was going on. We really thought it was going to be much worse.
It's better than we expected.
So you basically got out because you thought that this was going to be something you could die if you stayed.
Yeah, well, we had heard that it was flooded on C Street, which is right perpendicular to us.
It's one street up.
Yeah, it's one street over parallel. So, and we're ground level with C Street, so we thought we were completely submerged. But
so you're pleased to know.
Yes.
It looks. I mean, I'm just looking at the marks on the walls.
Yeah, not that high.
Maybe 3-4 inches or something.
Enough to get it nice and dirty.
So, and you had gotten all the stuff off the floor.
Yes, we put everything up, and our upstairs neighbors were nice enough to let us put some things up there. So, but we kept everything. We tried to counter height at least. So.
I think you're really lucky that it's all slate floor.
Yeah, it's a stone floor.
A stone floor.
It's like we're living outside anyhow. So.
But and not carpeting or.
Yeah, carpeting would have been awful.
It's easier to clean.
Oh, that would have been terrible.
So you're spending today cleaning?
Yeah, we're gonna clean. We're gonna have to have them in to power wash. In the next couple of days, hopefully. But we're just trying to get the smell. And
there's no power. There's no power either.
No power, but there is gas, so we have hot water. So as soon as we clean the bathroom, which is covered in dirt, we can take a shower. So that's good.
And I guess you're not going to be staying here tonight, are you?
No, I don't think so. We're going to stay. My parents live right down the street, so we're going to stay down the street in your complex. We'll see you.
Yes, I'm your neighbor too. It's don't have to go far for this one. So all right, and anything else you want to? You think you're lucky? You think do you not feel so lucky or?
No, it's not. I don't think it's a big deal. It's dirt. It's a couple of days of inconvenience. I don't.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
It's worth living on the water. I think.
It's kind of nice living next to the sound school too. They cleaned up the street really quickly because
Good.
of that. So.
Good.
Yeah, so that was good. Just the power on. That's all we need.
Yeah, a little power would be good.
Yeah.
So before all my food goes bad.
Oh yeah, or we already done ours.
Thanks.
All right, thanks.
This actually is my neighborhood. I live in the Harbor Landing condominiums down at the end of the street. But we lost power last night, and it's a mandatory evacuation area, and I left. I'm told that South Water Street at high tide was a river, and this morning it was full of debris, including boats from the sound school that broke free and floated up and down the street. These sound school boats are tied up to a fence adjacent to the school's parking lot now. But apparently, last night, they were floating along the street. We're here on South Water Street with Francisco Torres, that's him in the middle, and his son Frank, and Frank's wife Rosa. You guys had some water flowing down the street. Yesterday, last night, how did you fare? How did it come out?
We didn't get no water damage in that house.
Yeah, your dad did just about the best boarding up job I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, him and my granddaughter, him and his granddaughter, and his grandson, they did a very good job. But the only problem we had was that with that tub right there.
This thing is.
Yes.
That was across the street on the south. The water brought it in, and it ran against our garage.
Yeah.
It just broke the door completely. Just broke the door.
So you basically had this giant fish tank float across the street and flow right into the garage.
Into the garage. On top of that, there was wood. There was piles of wood. Those 16 footers by 16s. They came. There were about, I would say about maybe 8 or 9 of them.
Yeah.
That also floated into our driveway.
Wow. And so you're cleaning it up.
Cleaning it up.
And how's the cleanup going, Francisco? How's the cleanup going? It's good. Okay. Could be worse, I guess, right? Yeah. Thank you. From City Point, my neighborhood, and Harbor Landing, my home, this is Mark Zaretsky for the New Haven Register.